get noticed and get hired in 2025. In this video, I'm going to talk about why the job market continues to be wonky as all hell and what you can do to be successful. As a career strategist and leadership coach, I have seen what has worked and what has not worked over the past 2 years in navigating this job search jungle. I've worked with many tech professionals who have been laid off. And so with that, let's dive into the stats. First, the unemployment rate in 2024 was 4%. Healthy rate, anywhere from 3 to 5%, is a strong signal that the job market is doing well. However, if we dive under the hood, there is a different story that presents itself. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, it took on average 5 months for someone to find a job in 2024. In a recent article published by the Wall Street Journal, it noted that 1.6 million Americans have been in a job search for over 6 months. The average corporate job posting receives 250 applications. This is a 30% increase since 2023. And then finally, the competition for remote roles is fierce. There's 5 times more competition than either fully in office or hybrid roles. And so if we put the pieces together here, something is not adding up. And many of you may be wondering, what is going on? It could be your resume, it could be your interviewing skills, but it likely is not you. What we have seen for the past 2 years is a white-collar recession. And what this means is there's been an economic downturn that has primarily impacted knowledge workers. These are workers from consulting, from media, from finance, and from tech, often highly educated, highly paid individuals who have seen the most challenges when it comes to securing employment. What has caused the white-collar recession? In doing research, I have found 5 main causes for the economic downturn. First, there has been quite a bit of economic uncertainty due to high inflation rates. There has been a fear of recession that never hit. But as a result, I think that employers were in this holding pattern. They weren't willing to open the floodgate. We also saw consumers holding back due to the cost of goods. Second, during the pandemic, there was aggressive hiring, to say the least. I worked in the tech industry during that time, and what I would hear is, this is our biggest hiring year yet. Business was booming in the tech industry. So as a result, there were a lot of tech professionals that needed to be hired because suddenly, overnight, we had millions, if not billions of people who were inside using technology. Case in point, Zoom, the video conferencing platform, saw a 300% increase in sales during 2021. Saying goes, all good things come to an end. What happened starting at the end of 2022? Mass layoffs hit the tech industry. Companies like Microsoft, Meta, Google all started shedding thousands and thousands employees in their workforce. Fourth reason for the white-collar recession is due to the rise of AI. Companies have eliminated roles because they've no longer needed them. They can replace humans with AI. Also, companies have laid off staff and hired new staff that have expertise in AI technology. And then finally, fifth, we experienced the Great Resignation during the pandemic. We saw employees voluntarily resign, I'm one of them, due to a host of reasons, from burnout to poor cultures, wanting to pursue their own business, companies forcing a return to office. And then what we've seen in 2023 into the present is the Great Stay, where employees are now staying put because the job market has been so challenging. And this means that we're not seeing an abundance of roles because there isn't this turnover that typically occurs. Where does that leave us? It leaves us with a fairly challenging job market. Good news is, and yes, there is good news, coaching clients I've been working with are seeing positive results in their job searches. I would say especially the end of 2024 into 2025, I have been thrilled to hear coaching clients tell me, Colleen, I have multiple interviews, I have multiple offers. I think we'll see what comes due to all the changes with the new administration. But I want to end this video with 3 tips that you can use to be successful in your job search. Number 1, it is imperative to embrace an abundance mentality. I want you to become an abundance architect and think about all the different ways that you can uncover job leads. Think about different ways that you can start bringing in money. So for example, I've worked with coaching clients who have decided, I'm gonna drive for Uber. I'm gonna accept a factory job. I'm gonna do consulting. Since job searches are taking, in some cases, 5 to 6 months, as I noted, it is important that you remind yourself there are always different ways for you to make money. Scarcity mindset. I have to take whatever job I can. And that may well be true in the short term, like we have bills to pay. But I want you to instead to think about the right opportunity is out there for me. Yes, it may take more time, it may take more effort, but no, there is likely a really good opportunity for you. Scarcity mindset. If I fail these interviews, if I'm rejected, I'll never get hired again. Abundance mindset. Every interview is an opportunity to improve my interviewing skills and get closer to the right job for me. Scarcity mindset. Networking won't help me. Shifting to abundance mindset. Every conversation is an opportunity for new doors to open for me. During the Great Recession, I was unemployed. Had finished graduate school. I thought, oh, the future's so bright. Ended up being unemployed for a year. One email I sent to a networking connection changed the course of my career. That email landed me a job at a large tech company. And I am forever grateful that I reached out and this individual in my network helped me. So just remind yourself, like, have conversations. You never know what may come. The second tip is to reflect versus react. And by this, I mean take some time to really be clear on what exactly you want to be doing, especially if you've been laid off, because it can be very easy to react and apply to anything and everything, also known as the spray and pray method. What I have coaching clients do is to take time and really figure out, what is my ideal role? Where do my strengths lie? What are my superpowers? What type of work really energizes me? What type of environment do I thrive in? A startup or a Fortune 500 company? Somewhere in between. It is so important to have that clarity. And then finally, the third tip is to craft an AI and human-centered strategic job search plan. And what I mean is you absolutely need to embrace AI. You need to understand how the applicant tracking system, otherwise known as the ATS, works. Your resume needs to be formatted correctly. You need to have the right keywords. So I recommend using different AI tools such as JobScan. It's free, you can try it out. I also recommend that you engage with human beings. I want you to be out there networking, or as I like to say, building relationships. It is really important to tell people, I'm looking for a job, this is what I'm looking for, here's where my skills lie. If you'd like any help, you would like to work potentially one-on-one with me for coaching, please reach out. I'd be happy to help you. If there are any other topics related to the job market, please let me know what you need. I want to make sure that these videos are helpful for you. I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. I want to hear from you. Take care, everyone. Until next time.